my name is Jacka, and in this video, I'm gonna show you how to animate GIF stickers using 5 super ridiculously easy techniques in Procreate. And by the end of this video, you're gonna learn how to animate your very first GIF sticker pack. And if you've ever wondered, how do you get your own custom GIF stickers to show up on Instagram and Facebook stories, then be sure to check out this other tutorial that I have right here, which will walk you through the entire process on how to set up and get your account approved by Jiffy. And without further ado, let's head on over to our tutorial. So this first technique is probably the easiest way you can design your own sticker, which is just to draw one thing and draw it again and again, however many times you want to draw, at least 2 to 3 probably. So here I'm just gonna letter a simple quote or phrase. Really the only thing to this is to lower down the opacity of my first frame, create a new layer, and trace over my illustration. And the important thing here is you don't want to be too precise when tracing over your previous illustration, because you kind of want that wiggling effect, which you will get when there are slight differences between each frame. So now that we have our second frame done, I'm just gonna bring back the opacity of my first frame to 100%, and then make sure that both frames of your animation have the check mark right here, which means that they're both visible. And I'm gonna bring out the animation assist timeline, which is here at the bottom right there. And I'm just gonna hit play to see how it looks. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this. But if ever you want to make it faster or slower, you can always hit settings and increase the frames per second. Oh wait, no, I think I like this one much better. For this technique, we are just simply going to move around each of these banana leaves, and there's not going to be much rhyme or reason behind the movement. It's just, the goal is just to make it look cute and fun. So I've already grouped the banana leaves together. So this is the first one, the second leaf, and the third leaf, each in their own group. And let me just make a group out of the pot as well. And then our animation panel, let's set the pot as our foreground layer. And let's group together all of these leaf groups so that they're all in one frame. Now let's duplicate our layer, rename that as 2. And I'm really just gonna select each group and move it around like that. Let's duplicate it one last time and move it around a bit more. Fun and easy. Super cute. For this next technique, we are going to be animating this adorable avocado, and we are just simply going to use the rotate transform tool. To do this, we are of course going to group all the elements that are going to be animated, which is basically the entire avocado, and bring up the animation assist panel. Let's duplicate our frame and basically just rotate it a little bit. And you're gonna notice that the rotation point is in the middle of the avocado, but we want it to be over here. So to compensate for that, I'm just gonna bring down the avocado over here. Make sure that there's enough space for this guy to sway in. Let's duplicate our avocado and continue rotating it until it swings all the way to the other side. So cute! So the thing about swinging motions is that you want to make the first few frames and the last few frames have very minimal differences between them. So this is the first frame, this is the second frame, and the difference between that is very minimal. Whereas when you compare the second frame to the third frame, the swing starts to pick up, and so the difference between that gets much larger. And when we go from the third frame to the fourth frame, it gets even bigger. But once we start swinging to the other side, then the momentum slows down again. You'll notice that the gap is smaller. And I think I want to add a blink to your animation, and this step is optional. You don't have to follow it if you don't want to. So I'm just gonna go to the third frame of my animation. Let's see what we've got. Cute! Yoo-hoo-hoo. Cute, 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 cute. So here's another simple way to animate your stickers. So I drew out 3 different stars in 3 different layers, and let's group them together. Call it layer 1. Bring out the animation assist panel, and we're just gonna be playing around with the scale of the stars for this. Let's duplicate our frame. You can rename it, it's optional. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So I'm gonna select this hot pink star, and I'm just gonna make it smaller. And then maybe for the orange star, we can make it a bit bigger. And then for this asterisk looking thing, let's make it bigger. And you can also rotate it a bit just to add more twinkliness to the stars. And let me space out the orange star a bit. There we go. And then let's duplicate layer 2 or frame 2. Name it 3 for the 3rd frame for animation. And then let's continue to make this hot pink star a lot smaller. And I'm not sure if you can tell it on camera, but you can very faintly see the other 2 frames underneath, so that can be like a good guide for you for how much you want to scale up or scale down your stars. Set the animation to ping pong. Lower down the frame rate and let's see. Cute! I like it! So the panning effect is pretty simple, and you kind of just think of it as when you move your camera from side to side. That's basically what the pan is, and we're just gonna try to mimic that look with our sticker. This will be the first position of our clouds, and it's just gonna move a little bit at a time all the way to the other side of the canvas. And then the birds, they're gonna move from this side all the way to this side. So let's group together all of our layers. Rename this as 1. Pull up animation assist, and let's duplicate this frame. And let's move these birds a little bit. Then for the clouds, let's move them to the right. And I think I want to rotate the sun as well, just to add a bit more movement to it. Let's duplicate our layer again. And we're basically just gonna do the same thing. Move the birds a bit to the left and the clouds to the right. Now this step is gonna be optional, but I kind of want to animate these birds flapping their wings on the 2nd and the last frame. So let's try that and see how it looks. I know it's very subtle, but I feel like it really adds quite a lot more life to this scene. Thank you so much for making it through to the end of this video. Again, if you want to upload your own custom GIF stickers to Instagram and Facebook stories, then be sure to check out that tutorial that I mentioned earlier, as well as this other GIF sticker related video that I have right here. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, then I'd really appreciate it if you can give it a like to help with the algorithm, as well as subscribe to my channel, because in my next video, I'm actually going to show you 5 more really easy animation techniques so you can make even more fun GIF stickers in Procreate. As always, create your own adventures, and I'll see you in the next video.